Okay. Just getting everything up and running. I just realized Dragon Frame's not open. I had to reset my computer for some technical difficulties, but they seem to be working. Okay. Just getting everything set up, and then I'll have everything pulled up and ready to go. Okay. I apologize, I am still getting set up, so there's a little bit I have to take care of since I've got a short going up at the same time this video goes live. Because the goal is that... Okay, there we go. Okay. And yes, Fluid, I can see the chat now. Your eyes do not deceive you. We are animating Mr. Gold. Actually, for real. Not joking. So here we go. And yes, I am wearing white gloves because it's Mr. Gold. There we go. Okay. But yeah, here he is. Let me move into a place where you can focus a little bit better. This is a genuine Lego Mr. Gold. And not like I feel like this should be clickbait, but it's not. This is I'm getting to film with an actual Mr. Gold. Now, is he technically mine? No. But I am borrowing him. Well, technically I'm being paid to animate him, but I am borrowing him for some of my own videos too. And I am gonna... Is the music too loud on your end? Can you guys hear anything? I'm curious if it is too loud. Let's see. Not seeing anything in the chat yet, but that's okay. We'll get to started. So, music's not too loud. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's make sure that the camera is stable. But before we get to that, let's get to... I want to show you the plan for this video. And wow, it didn't... I forgot. I had... Right before the stream, I actually had to restart. Because I was having some tech difficulties. His legs are invisible? Oh, it's because, yeah, he's very reflective. And so, yeah, I've had to... Just getting everything back up and running with the tech work. Okay. Sorry, just getting everything set up. I'm trying to promote this on YouTube Shorts as I'm streaming. That way we get more people watching. Okay. There we go. Okay, so basically what we've got is, because it's one shot, it's not a normal storyboard, it's an audio storyboard. So these are the lines that are going to be said, and I am going to edit the voices more. I'm just trying to get the animating with Mr. Gold done, that way we don't have to worry, because I don't want to keep him for very long, because I am borrowing him, and I don't want to break him. So this is what the audio of the video is going to sound like.
Wait, are you Mr. Gold?
That I am, young man. It is I, Mr. Gold.
Wow, and what's that?
This is my magic cane. Anything it touches turns to gold.
Anything? Even this brick? Wow, what about this? And this? And this? And this? That is so cool. Let me try.
Wait, don't do that. You'll turn into gold. Ooh, that's not good.
Okay, so that's the basic premise of the video, is that it's kind of like a Midas touch situation where this guy finds Mr. Gold, and then Mr. Gold turns a bunch of things into gold for him, and then he accidentally turns this unfortunate citizen into gold. So that's going to be the plan for today. There we go. Got the music back up and running. Okay, so that is what we are going to be doing today. So, and the cool thing is I have to take off my gloves to actually be able to reach these gold pieces. Hey, George Wash, how did I get Mr. Gold? I was hoping this stream would lead to this conversation. Let's see. So basically what happened is I make commissions for my local bricks and minifigs, and they haven't missed the gold. And I joked when I was talking with him once that was like, hey, it'd be really cool if we could do a video with Mr. Gold, like a stop motion. And I was like, I'll be honest, I did want to be able to do it, but I was thinking, there's no way he's gonna say yes to this. That's an expensive minifig. And he said yes. So we sent emails to corporate to make sure it was all okay, and they said yes. So that is how we got Mr. Gold. So he's not officially, well, he's not mine at all. But on behalf of Bricks and Minifigs, Springfield, Missouri, I do get to animate him. So the cool thing is what we're going to be doing is with him turning all these objects into gold is the basic idea of the story. Is we had someone else had already, for Bricks and Minifigs, given them I think they bought like these bricks that were like overlaid with gold. If you look at the inside, you can see that it was once red. And basically, our citizen here is going to be handing items to Mr. Gold that he will turn into gold. And I have not gold equivalents of all of these pieces. But yes, George Wash, they really trust you. Yes, they do. I'll be honest, I'm kind of nervous at the moment. Not just kind of nervous, I actually am pretty nervous animating this right now. So, yeah, and I'm gonna be completely honest, when I was, like, dusting off Mr. Gold, I did drop him, but it was on the carpet, so that's okay. Nothing happened. We're all good. Nothing got broken. But yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set up the shot. Because what I'm gonna do is probably have Mr. Gold stand a little bit further back. And then he'll, like, turn things into gold. So the beginning of the video, though, is going to be our civilian walking into frame. There we go, like that. So, and I'm thinking, since we are releasing it as a short, we don't want the video to take long, which is why it's only 12 frames before he spots Mr. Gold. So we're probably going to have him, like, run into the frame. And I'm going to do the classic Michael Hickox run, which is when they run like this. But first what we're going to do is we're going to fine-tune the focus. Make sure that everyone's mostly in focus. And then what we're going to do is to make sure that this focus looks good. In fact, I'm going to actually put a gold brick right here. That way we've got the full range of motion of what could be in focus. And we're going to take one picture. Then we're going to file, export image sequence, yada yada yada. And now we're going to look at that, see how everything looks. And I think that looks pretty good. Like, obviously Mr. Gold's in the most focus, but Mr. Gold is also the most important. I am noticing the trees are pretty in focus, so we are going to draw the focus a little bit further forward. So let's try... No, that's the wrong way. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Export image sequence. Okay, that didn't do anything. File. Oh, that's the problem, is it renamed it. I think it replaced the old file. That looks good. I like this. They're both in focus still. I think we might actually still be able to bring it a little further forward. So let's try bringing it forward just once more and see how that looks. That might... I've got a feeling this is going to be too much, but it's always good to double check. Hey Chase, how you doing today? It is good to see you. Welcome to animating Mr. Gold. Which sounds fake, but it actually is not. Okay, yeah, we brought the focus too far forward. So let's put it back 2. Okay. And then we'll export this one. Make sure that it looks good. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, as is customary in my videos, what we're gonna do is take some still frames to make sure that nothing on my set piece is moving, like on anything loose, and also it's mainly just to make sure that the camera's tripod is nice and stable. So we are going to do that. Let's do 30 frames, because I really want to make sure this is a high quality shot, because we're filming with a very expensive minifig, and I'm nervous, and I want to get everything right. And I just noticed I've got another light on in my room that we do not need on, so I'll probably turn it off after this. I'm so excited and really nervous all at the same time. Oh, I missed the comment from Fluid. I've officially seen both Superman and Fantastic Four. Oh, nice. I haven't seen either of those yet, but I've heard they're good. Fluid, you'll be right back. No worries, this is going to take a bit, so I am not... You probably will just miss a couple frames. It's not going to be the end of the world, I think. Ken and Elizabeth. Hey, Dad. Yes, I believe that is. Okay, never mind. Okay, I had to like look at the picture, make sure it was the right person. Do I have to use gloves when I handle Mr. Gold? I don't think I have to, but I'm doing it out of safety and also because it's kind of funny. But no, the gloves are pretty slippery, to be honest. So if it comes down to making a good video or wearing the gloves, I'll take them off if need be. But technically, I don't think I have to wear them. Okay, so we've established that the camera is not moving except when I'm leaning on the table, which is kind of a no-brainer. Just gonna turn off one more light switch. I know that me turning off that light switch just now, you probably couldn't tell the lighting, but as a general rule, when you are animating stop motion, you want to be in control of every light that is in the in your animation. And welcome to the stream, Aiden. You once sort of had a Mr. Gold. Turns out it was a custom using minifigure keychain parts without a keychain. Like, it was printed the same way Lego does. And, oh, wow, that's smart. Hey, Ricardo. Welcome to the stream where we animate Mr. Gold. I still can't believe that that's actually real. But yes, why didn't... Oh, my light died. Oh, yeah, I probably should plug in my lights. I'm gonna fix that real quick. There we go. There we go. Now the lighting's not going to shut off in the middle of the video. Let's begin. Okay, so we are going to start the video with Mr. Gold facing the camera. That way when people are swiping by... In fact, I might have him move here, because on the right side of the screen you tend to get like and share buttons. And the goal is that Mr. Gold is not going to move a ton in this animation. One, because he's expensive, but also two, these gloves make it a little hot. Nah, not just that, but I want him to, I don't know if, I feel like I want him to be made like he's made out of metal. And I feel like if he's made out of metal, he wouldn't be like jumping around all the time. Okay, and I'm noticing that when he reflects off, he's very reflective, and I'm thinking to make it that his face is more reflective, I'm going to try a trick real quick. So I'll be right back to the camera. Okay, I have returned. So what I'm going to do is build a little bit of a green wall so that his face, when he's looking up, doesn't... I'm going to see if by building a green wall, I can have his head be further up. and not be reflected, like right there. See how there's, let's see, where would I put it? Okay, what I'm noticing, in order for the wall to be high enough, it would actually cover the camera. So we can't do that, but what we can do is just make it that his head doesn't go any further higher than it is at the moment. So we're going to keep his face nice and low to the ground so that we can see the prints on his body. There we go. That's much better. I keep feeling like he's not in focus. It's just because he's shiny and everything gets kind of blurred around him anyway. Although part of me feels like I need to like double check now because I'm getting worried. Let's see. I know he's gonna be fine. Like, yeah, that is like a crisp image. That is fine. I am just overthinking it. So, we got Mr. Gold staring directly at the camera, and for this part, we're actually moving. Okay, we want him to bend up about here. He's gonna pull out pieces. Mr. Gold turns them into gold. Yeah, so he's gonna run to this spot right here. So what I'm gonna do is just remember he runs till he's in line with the beginning of the little tree. Let's see, Fluid, dude, there was an owl outside and you got the perfect shot. I'll send them to you once you get them edited. Oh, that'll be cool. You should post them too. Okay. So it's going to be here is where he is running to. Perfect. Okay, we are officially taking photos in this stream now. Okay, we want the hands to be a little more even. There we go. And we're gonna have him have that foot equal. Lean him forward to compensate the angle a little bit. There we go. And now right foot forward. There we go. And yes, Ricardo, I see the coconuts. There we go. Okay, let's see. Is this too fast of a run? Okay, runs always look bad when you just play the first few frames. But I think that once we actually finish the movement, it's not going to look bad. Into left foot going forward. That's the part of the run cycle we're at now. And you don't want them to lean too far forwards on the in between the steps, because otherwise when they actually take the step, it will feel like their head actually moved backwards instead of forwards. And I'm worried just now that I bumped a tree. Did I noticeably bump that tree? I did not. Perfect. There we go. Welcome back, Fluid. Okay. Oh. We're gonna have like that. There we go. I've got to be completely honest, guys. Getting to animate with Mr. Gold, I know I haven't moved him yet in this animation, It feels so surreal. I'm just like, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm actually getting to do this. Also, his hand moved down. We don't want that. We need his hand to stay. And then he's going to take one more step forward. Did I bump a tree? I keep worrying that I'm bumping the trees. I'm not bumping the trees, I just keep worrying about it. There we go. His hand moved down, we don't want that. There we go. And then into the next step, which is going to be the last step forward. I'm going to be leaning straight up. Okay, then just a slight movement, and let's see how this looks in. And then as he gets up, we're gonna have Mr. Gold turn ever so slightly. There we go. Hey Ricardo, you're building a minifig scale coconut island with fully brown figs and coconuts. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. That'll be cool. Ever so slightly. Let's see how that looks. I feel like I moved Mr. Gold the wrong direction, but sometimes that actually looks good. And I think it actually did. Okay, so we've got the beginning of the shot, runs in, Mr. Gold turns to see him, just like, hello. So we're gonna pause the music, look at our plan, and I think I made the intro a little bit longer than I intended for it to.
Wait, are you Mr. Gold?
Okay.
Wait, are you Mr. Gold?
Okay, so when he says wait, is 17 frames. So we want to adjust it to, that's the wrong place. We want to adjust it to probably 23 frames. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. 23 frames is when he's going to start speaking. So we're going to bump all of the video forward 5 frames. There we go. Yeah, so now it's at about a second. So that will work even better, probably. So then he's going to lean back. And he's going to point. At Mr. Gold. Like, wait, are you the real Mr. Gold? And we can have the music playing again now that I think about that. you go. Like so. Yes, Cadenator Gaming, this is the Mr. Gold. This is what happens when Bricks and Minifigs puts a lot of trust in me, which is exciting, but also a tad nerve-wracking. But I am having a lot of fun. The white gloves might be a little much, but it might not be, so I'm gonna keep doing it. So we've got Mr. Gold, he responds, like sees him, looks at him. Then he's going to ready the real Mr. Gold. I think I'm going to have the movement for that end. Cadenator Gaming, he's so shiny he reflects the green plate. That he does. I'm glad because for a moment I considered doing a blue screen behind him and not just making a blue sky out of bricks. And that was definitely the right call. Trying to edit around that shiny gold surface would be crazy. But yeah, so I am planning to do like my own little short, which is just gonna be like a minifig of the week type animation where it's just Mr. Gold kind of standing in place, moving around a little bit. I might have to change the color of the background I was originally planning, but I'm going to because originally I had it being black, but black, like as you can see, like the top of his top hat is reflecting black, and you can't see details anymore. So I'm probably gonna change the background from that to white. And let's see, also just curious what ratio am I filming. This one's 1:1. Bricks and Minifigs, whenever I make videos for them, they like them to be 1:1. That way it still can be popped up as a reel, but like it keeps it nice and compact. That's the preferred way they like theirs. So now I need to figure out at what point does Mr. Gold respond. And also I don't have every file selected right now.
Wait, are you Mr. Gold?
Okay. Let's see. Wait, are you Mr. Gold? I'm trying to figure out if he should keep his hand pointed at the whole time. I think I will have him keeping his hand pointed because he's excited. Okay, so at 3 frames, I mean, at 3 seconds plus 4, so that's 72. It should be 76 frames. I am going to double check that though. I always like to double check while I'm animating, especially since these tend to get late, and I like to double check my math. 72, yeah, plus the 4. 76 frames is when he will, Mr. Gold will respond. So that means we can have it just be still images for that amount of time. It feels weird at first putting in still images, but if you have people move the whole time, especially if you have a tendency to accidentally make them loop, it does not look good. Let's see. Ricardo, how did I... Let me see. There's the heart emoji thing is in the way. How did I get the Mr. Gold voice? That's just me. Mr. Gold is just me speaking with a deep voice. And then I'm going to edit it afterwards and make it sound shiny. I don't know, shiny isn't a sound, but like I'm going to give him kind of a metallic quality. My idea in terms of like what he is, so I did some research on how LEGO like portrays Mr. Gold. And according to the lore, he's basically just like, it's kind of a joke, but it's like if you find him, you get lots of luck, or you have to have lots of luck to find him in the first place. But basically, from what LEGO usually portrays him as, he's basically just a good luck charm. So the idea that we had for this one is we kind of combined him with King Midas and made it so that anything he touches turns to gold, but we're making it be the cane. That way, in this video, feasibly, this guy here could get turned into gold. And if you're wondering why he doesn't have any hair, the minifig that we already have painted gold to, like, be the gold statue person doesn't have a hairpiece, and that's why. So that is why we're going to do it this way. It feels lazy waiting for the frames like this, but this is what ends up looking better. At least what it has been looking better. One thing I also find interesting, so if you look at the tip of his cane where the chrome has faded a bit, you can see that it's gold underneath, and I find that interesting is that they didn't just get a random color minifig and put the chrome gold finish on it. As you can see right where the mouse is, they've got gold underneath. That way, if it does erode, you still have gold underneath. Like right there, the stripes on his tie, that's just the gold underneath the chrome gold. And when I say chrome gold, he's not made out of actual gold. It's still plastic, but it's a chrome gold color. Okay, that lagged. We don't want. There we go. Wait, are you the real Mr. Gold? Yep. So now he's going to... I think we're going to have Mr. Gold. We can't have him lean back, because then his head starts reflecting nothing instead of just the green, and when it reflects the black, he just becomes like a faceless gold creature, which is not the vibe we are going for in this video. So what we're going to do is his head's going to stay in the same position, but he's going to lift up his hand and then probably tilt his head down a little bit, kind of like nod his head, and we're just going to make sure he doesn't go back up to a point where he is not visible. So let's look at the plan to see how long.
That I am, young man. It is I, Mr. Gold.
So what we're going to do is, that I am, young man.
It is I, Mr.
When he says Mr., that's when he's going to tip his head down. So that's going to be at 6 times 24 plus 2. So at 146 frames is when he's going to nod his head. Oh, also, fluid. Yes, I did miss that. Do. Yes, we will have to do. Let me just... Actually, wait. Yeah, let me just get the music started. I'll grab the Mountain Dew so that we have our official sponsor. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Okay, and here we go. Mountain Dew. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Hashtag if you want to sponsor me, I do like money. Hey Jim Bubba Louie, welcome to the stream. Your eyes do not deceive you. We are animating Mr. Gold himself. And the goal is to make at least 2 Mr. Gold videos tonight. One for my client, Bricks and Minifigs, and then one for me, Chris Comedies. Okay. So, Jim Bubba Louie, for your curiosity, that's how much we've animated so far, although that sped it up a lot. There we go. So, this is what we've only just started in terms of like actual animating time. Just getting my gloves back on. And so now what we're gonna do is we're going to have him lift his hand up. Yep, there we go. Start the movement off nice and small, and then we get to bigger movements. Man, I get so nervous moving anything on him. It's so scary. I know he's not probably going to break, but still, the pressure of making him move is very real. Yes, I did see the release of the gingerbread AT-AT, and not only that, did you see how reasonable apparently it's going to be priced? It's 672 pieces, and it looks like it's going to be $60. Are we about to get a Lego Star Wars set that actually has a good piece per like cent count? Like, I can't, like, I'm not counting my chickens until they've hatched. However, it looks like we're about to get a reasonably sized and a reasonably priced Lego Star Wars set. I am very excited on that front. But yes, Knita Gaming, you need to, if you want it, just Google gingerbread Lego AT-AT, and it is such a cool looking set. Let's see. And yes, agree, Jim Bubba Louie. It is a cool minifig too. It might be like one of my favorite alternate Vader minifigs we've ever got. Okay. There we go. And then just one more tiny movement. Even though that's, at that point, it's really not perceptible. So what we're gonna do is, so we need to get to frame 146. He's gonna go down on Mister, but up on Gold. So I think we're actually gonna be off a couple frames.
His eye.
Yeah. So yeah, it's actually gonna be just 6 times 24. So we wanna go to frame 144. So that means we need about 38 frames. Excuse me, 38 frames. There we go. Let's see, Ricardo, you're making a Lego Dungeons and Dragons stop motion for your friend. He has a Lego YouTube channel. Nice. But I mean, if you're making one, you should upload something on like your own channel too. That'd be pretty cool. But that's completely up to you. But yeah, for those concerned when they see my audio file plan that we've been cutting back to, I am gonna polish off the sound quality, add some effects on the Mr. Gold voice, probably add some music, definitely some sound effects. The main thing is just that, one, I picked up this minifig today, and I actually want to return him back tomorrow, hopefully, because I'm nervous having him, just because I don't own him, so there's a lot of pressure right now to like not lose it and or break it, which is not going to happen, but I just, for the sake of being a good steward, I'm trying not to hold on to him this whole time. Flood, when the 5K special? I was actually going to film that today if I wasn't working on this. So I'm hoping this week, because if I don't do it this week, we're going to hit 6,000 subscribers before it comes out. It's basically, like, the script is ready. I think I've got to add, like, my outro and that's it. And then actually filming it shouldn't hopefully take too long. And then editing, I enjoy editing. So once I get to editing it, I'll probably just do that in one sitting. Okay. So we're going to have to lift the cane up as he bows. Okay, lift the cane up again. Okay. Yeah, let's try and line that cane up a little bit better. Oh, that's wrong direction. Let's try and fix that a little bit. There we go. And let's see how this movement looks. Wait, is that the real Mr. Gold?
That I am.
It is I. Yep. That's gonna look good. So then we're gonna have him, let's see, cut to the plan.
Mr.
So as soon as he says G, so we're gonna add 18 frames. So 144 plus 18, and that's when he's gonna lean back to say gold. So 162. That feels wrong. Oh, that's why. We're at frame 128. We didn't wait long enough for him to wait. Yeah, that was meant to... He wasn't meant to start leaning down till 144. But there's an easy way to fix that, is we're just going to copy and paste this part to extend it. And then do it one more time. And make it so that... Okay, so right now... Yeah, there we go. So frame 144 is where we wanted him to start moving. So we need to delete these frames. So 149. Okay, let's make sure this looks good. Yeah, Mr. Yeah. And then we want to get to 162, so we're only adding 13 pictures, although it might actually be 14, now I think about it. There we go. Whew. Okay. I was about to check what frames we're doing for the next thing, but if I put my hand on the table right now, it'll probably move the camera a little. Well, not move the camera, move the set piece. Okay, yeah, we need one more photo. And then, let's see, for
Gold.
so he's gonna go up,
Gold.
lean back down at 7 times 24 plus 15. 183. Is that right? Okay, 183 frames. He's go, Mr. Gold! And then put his cane hand back down, probably is how we're gonna do that. Okay. And as he does that, he's also gonna lift his cane up. Because that's where a lot of the movement is gonna come from, since he can't lift his head up very high, but he can move his cane up high. There we go. Let's see, Ricardo, am I making a separate project after I finish this animation? Yes, I am going to make a separate project. My plan is just to make kind of like a new series called Minifig of the Week, where each week I just animate a minifig and then like kind of overlay it with fun facts about the minifig. I'm not saying I'm going to do it every week. It's an experiment. However, I thought starting with Mr. Gold would be a pretty good flex, so that's what we're doing. Oh no, we want it to go up like that. Okay, yeah, we don't want to go that high. Okay, we do want to still go just a little bit. Nope, that's still forward. We want him to technically move backwards. Go. It is I, Mr. Gold. A little bit of a turn of his hand. Let's see how this looks. Mr. Go. Oh, it lagged. Well, if it lags, that's not gonna help me be able to know if it's looking good. That's the problem, is I'm getting lag spikes while it's doing the playback. And it's making the movement look jerkier than I know it actually is. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have him bring his hands back up actually. And do kind of like a cheer thing. Ah, that was too much movement. Let's see how that looks. Ever so slightly. Push to the forward. Let's see how that looks now. Runs in. Says the line. If that's right, it is I. Mr. Gold. Okay, I'm just gonna have to play it back parts at a time. Otherwise, it's just gonna lag a ton. Mr. Gold! Yeah, that looks good. And then he holds that for about 10 frames. Let's see. Hey, Owie! Welcome to the stream. Yes, I do have the do right now. But thank you for looking out for me and making sure I have caffeine. And fluid. Oh yeah, no, I'll check the picture after the stream because I really need to get this done. But did I ever think I would get to animate Mr. Gold? Realistically, no, I did not. There was part of me that always thought it'd be cool, but no, I did not think that that would actually happen. Okay, so now we're gonna pause the music and see with the dude's line when he next speaks.
Wow.
So he's gonna lift up his hands for wow.
Wow. And what's that?
Okay, so he's gonna start lifting up his hands. At 8 times 24 plus 3 times 24 plus 3. So at frame 195 is when he is going to start lifting his hands up for the wow. And Mr. Gold is currently putting his hands down. There we go. Go. I need to double check. What frame are we aiming for? 195. Okay, perfect. Is when he's gonna lift up his hands with the wow. Now I am going to try to get it to turn his head to face the citizen dude who just finished it. Now back it up, see how the movement looks. It is I, Mr. Gold! Yep, there we go. Okay. Did that turn his head at all? It did. Okay, perfect. The chrome on his head really sticks to the top hat, and I was curious if that was gonna make it turning his head a lot easier to animate. Okay, so then this guy's gonna react with wow. Wait, we still need Mr. Gold's head to turn a little. Because it's kind of uncanny valley if your characters only turn... Oh, he's not turning anymore. Ah, that's okay. I mean, if anyone's gonna turn kind of mechanically, it can be Mr. Gold. And he turned his head enough so that it looks obvious what he's looking at. I hope I didn't move the tree just now. Nope. There we go. Okay. Oh, how did I get Mr. Gold? Sorry I got behind the chat a little bit, guys. I got Mr. Gold by borrowing him from my local LEGO Bricks and Minifigs. And I did accidentally bump that tree a little bit. But I think I have fixed it. Yep. Tree fixed. There we go. But yeah, so they commissioned me to make this video. But they also gave me permission to make my own video with Mr. Gold after this. Sorry about blowing out the mic there. So that is something I'm gonna try to make a couple of. Make a few different Mr. Gold videos. See. Jim Bubbly, love the reflection of Mr. Gold in the grass. Yes, it is pretty cool. Fluid, is there a frog? No, since it's a commissioned video, I'm not hiding a frog in this one. Even though that would be cool. Just for this one, because it's a client, I'm trying to keep it relatively professional. Okay, so let's pause the music, map this out.
Wow! And what's that?
Okay, so then he's gonna point at the cane on that. So 9 times 24. 9 times 24. 216 plus 17. 233. Okay. And we're still gonna have him be going back a little bit. And I'm thinking we might add a little bit more movement. Well, let's see.
Wow! And what's that?
I think we might actually... Yeah, if we try to overdo it, we're not going to be able to finish it in one night. So yeah, let's not worry about that. And just go for the next thing. So let's just make sure that the movement is nice and fluid. There we go. Okay, that might be a little bit much. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's nothing more professional than a frog. Let's see, Fluid. See, I've never watched that show, and I don't ever plan on watching that show, so I have no idea. Okay. So we're gonna capture about 18 frames? No, 20 frames. There we go. This is a fun song. I'm gonna have to use this song in a video one day. I think I've had other people use this song on YouTube, but I haven't used it, I think, for a bit. I mean, I might have used it in the daily builds montage of all of them, but I don't know if that one really counts. Okay, and now let's actually have him stop pointing early. And what's that? As he points to the cane. There we go. I'm gonna have him lean forward a little bit. Oh, and I know this is a lot of people's favorite song in the playlist, back to back. As soon as I looked at the chat, as I said, I know this is a few people's favorite song, I just see Fluid in all caps, back to back. It's a good song. It's a good dubstep song. see. Oh, you gotta go to bed soon because you've been playing War Thunder 2 at 2 a.m. too much. Yeah, I mean, sleep is pretty important. I've got tomorrow off because for my usual job, Monday's already part of our weekend. So for Labor Day, I get tomorrow off because otherwise Labor Day would be on the day that I already have off. So it's very nice of them to do that. Okay. So now I do have to pause the music because this sounds a little loud for this. But I do need to check. At what point does Mr. Gold respond?
This is my magic cane. This.
Okay, at 10 times 24 plus 18 is when we'll have him respond. 10 times 24, which is 240, plus 18. I know a lot of this math I could do in my head, but if I write it down, it's easier to not mess it up. So frame 258 will be the next movement. And because I pause back to back, I'll start it again for everybody. There we go. So we are now going for frame 258, so we're looking at 21 frames. Actually, wait, it'd be 22, because you're going to include the one we're taking. There we go. Jimbo Bluey, no way you get tomorrow off too. Oh, wow, what a surprise. It's like we work at the same place or something. Oh, man. It's easier to be entertaining when I'm doing like the building streams because it's easier to find things to talk about as I'm placing them, or even I can describe what I'm doing to like be helpful. And for this, that doesn't really work as much because like, here we go, I'm gonna move something a frame. Oh, guess what I'm about to do? I'm gonna move it a frame again. Fluid, we need another video with Jim Bob. It would be good to do another video with Jim Bob Bluey. And Jimbo Bluey, this is a great song. It is. I'm going to use this in a video one day. He's going to lift up the cane to show it's off. No, we might even have him, like, spin it. That'd be pretty cool. As long as he doesn't, like, hit anyone with it. Because otherwise that'd defeat the whole point of, him getting hit with it at the end to be a joke. And about this time, he'll stop putting his hand down since he already knows. And with that window, we're going to have it slide down like that. Go. It's like, this is my magic cane that I'm about to hit you in the head with. But no, he's not actually hitting him in the head. He's just spinning it off because Mr. Gold's a bit of a show-off. But that honestly makes sense. If you were made of gold, you'd be a show-off too. There we go. Ricardo, you are an ally to my coconut tribe. Yes, I am. I even built your coconut island in the Pirates map. Oops, I don't think I moved his hand on that one. Okay, I was going to have him spin, but if I spin it any further, he's going to knock his hat off. So I think what we're going to do is he's just going to like kind of lean down a little bit and like show him the cane is what's actually going on here. Well, at it a little bit more. Oh, that was a little bit too much of a turn. There we go. Still a little bit too much of a turn. And you should be leaning forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to back it up so we can see the movement. There we go. Looks at it, and then anything it touches turns to gold. I'm thinking as he says gold, it'd be cool if he like lifts it back up again.
This is my magic cane. Anything it touches turns to...
Yeah. So at 1412. So 14 times 24 equals plus 12. Frame 348. So this is when there's going to be quite a few frames. That's okay, that's how we get this to work. Let's see. Oh wait, did I get married yet? No, I get married in 26 days now. 25, because I suppose this day is pretty much over at this point. Let's see. You need something to do in these streams. Yeah, it's like, ideally, it would be like a good time to like, what I'm thinking about doing. So, with the screen you're seeing right now, so really, you don't really need to see the numbers on the side. So what I don't know, it'd be cool if I had something up in the corner that people could see. Maybe if I had a face cam on there as well. I don't know. I'll think about it. I know there's things I can add to this. But no, I would like it if there was a little bit more. But then again, it is an animation stream. So this isn't meant to be like the most over-exhilarating thing on the channel. Like, this is the chillest thing that happens on the channel. Subway Surfers loop in the corner. See, I don't know if I want to encourage that. I don't want to go that much into short attention spans, but maybe. I might try it one day just to see. Let's see, I would need a loop though of like several hours of Subway Surfer. So basically is that I would just, what would I, do you like download footage of these, or do you just, if I want an hour loop of Subway Surfer, do I have to like film it myself and just play Subway Surfers for like 2 hours? Other suggestions, kinetic sand cutting. But no, that is an idea to have something playing in the corner. I don't know if it would be, I don't know. I'll have to mess with that. See if there's something good we could put up there. Just play Subway Surfer, like not even animate, just play Subway Surfer instead. Oh man, that'd be funny. Well, almost done with this part. Well, plus also most of the, whenever you're doing an animation in one shot that's conversation, it's gonna have moments like this where people are standing still. That's just part of the, that's just how it's gonna be. It's gonna happen. Almost there. But no, this is going to be long for me for a one-shot video, because the entire video is one-shot. There's no cuts. Okay. And then, so we've taken 348, and at 348 is when he was gonna put up his cane and just be like, turns everything to gold.
To gold.
Anything? Even this.
Okay, so for anything, he's gonna lean back. Like, anything. Yeah. So, he does not need to move until 16 times 24 plus 6. So 390 is when he needs to lean back, specifically. Okay, so then we're going to have him bring the cane back up. Okay, that's a little bit too much movement. Okay, he needs to lean back at least a little bit. I mean, the cane is whooshing past his face. There we go. There we go. Oop. Back a little bit. I feel like Mr. Gold somehow leaned far back enough that, his face isn't where it's supposed to be now. And I don't know how that happened, because I didn't have him lean back. But we'll have him put it, like, when he leans back up, he'll kind of put the cane down again. Down. He leans down just a little bit. There we go. He was just high on the studs at the moment, which can happen. And then that hits the ground. He leans forward just a little. There we go. And then at frame 390 is when he's going to anything. So I think I'll have him lean forward and then lean back for anything. Let's see. Oh, more suggestions. Put the Shrek movie. What about glass bottles rolling downstairs? Those could work. I mean, I'm probably not going to do Shrek. That sounds like a copyright claim waiting to happen. Can I do a coconut gonk droid on the next droid video? I will have one eventually. I don't know if I'll try to make it the next one if I remember when I'm making it. Let's see. Bro is the most receding hairline ever. Oh, the minifig he does. Bro is high on studs. That is not what I meant. You knew what I meant. Okay, let's play it the whole thing back and see how it's looking. Oh, it's lagging really bad. I mean, we're getting a basic premise of what's going on at the moment. But because of the lag, it is a lot smoother than what it actually appears to be. But that's okay. So now at this point, we want it to get to 390 frames. But we're going to make it be a little bit earlier. So let's go just add 24. There we go. Ugh. But no, after this video is finished, I want to do at least one video that is just for this channel. Although I'm tempted. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. In fact, I'll make it a poll while this is going on. is, so for the minifig of the week, what do you think would be better? Do you think it would be... Why isn't it letting me create a poll? It's not letting me make a poll. Why isn't it letting me make a poll? Does it need me to, like, use it off the computer? It does. Oh, this is dumb. I can't do it well. Okay, I have to wait till this is done taking photos. But we're almost there anyway. Okay. Can I create a poll from YouTube Studio? It's not letting me do it. Where's the... Used to be able to create, like, a YouTube poll. Like, for... Huh. That's really weird. It's not letting me do it. Oh, anyway. I'll just ask your opinion. Comment 1 if you think that minifig of the week should be a stop motion, or 2 if you think it should just be me, like, holding the minifig and showing it to people. It's the plus button. I'm not seeing a plus button. Let me see. Yeah, it's not letting me open. Oh, is it on, like, the actual thing? Plus button. Oh, there we go. Okay, start a poll. There we go, found it. Okay, start a poll. Should minifig of the week be stop motion or regular footage? There we go. Stop motion. And by regular footage, I mean just video of the minifig. There we go. It's working now. So I'll just leave that poll up for a while until everyone's had a chance to vote. I'm seeing... Yeah, I'm seeing... I mean, it's only been 3 people who said anything yet, but I'm seeing more people wanting... Am I wearing my glove backwards? I think so. Yes, I am. I'm seeing more people, I think, want it to be animated. Which makes sense, to be honest. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna lean forward, kinda slowly. And then he's gonna, like, whip his head back for anything. That. Next build stream, can we please do Creationary? We do need to do Creationary again. We have not done it in way too long. There we go. Anything. And we slow down the movements. There we go. And now we see. Oh. Now we go to this.
Anything, even this brick.
So even this brick. So E would be when he leans forward. So 17 times 24 plus 8. 416 frames. So already almost there. And then, so at frame 416, he leans forward.
Even this.
Yeah. So let's go. Let's just get to frame 416, and then we'll move on from there. Which means we need to capture 13 more. There we go. You should think of a number, and whoever gets the closest gets a shout out. I do need to think of more contests of things we can do during animation streams specifically. So obviously I can't really like pull up anything at the moment, but I will think of something to do for the next animation stream as a goal. Although I have wait a minute, let's look at the poll first, see how the poll's doing. It is 50-50. It is 50-50. Well, that's not helpful. I need more people to vote. Or I might just have to make a decision. However, though, back to what I was about to say, is that my next stop motion I am not going to be live streaming because it is a secret project.
Even this.
So, he's about to go forward. This brick.
This brick.
So, that's when he's just going to pull a giant 2x4 Lego brick out from behind his back. And it just needs to be getting pulled out by the time he gets the brick. +5. Frame 437. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to double check that math, though, because I want to make sure I got that right. 18 times 24 equals +5. 437. Okay, perfect. But yeah, so I am going to be doing a secret stop motion, and we'll see if people can figure out what that project is going to be. But I'm very excited about that one, because I basically, when I post the announcement of the video, I'm able to be super hyped and not know about what it was. So that one is going to be a secret. Okay, so he starts leaning forward. There we go. Can you guess? Jim Bubbalooey? No, you're not allowed to guess. I think you know about what it is. You're not allowed to guess. Let's see. Oh, wait, building the Millennium Falcon. That would be cool, but I don't have the Millennium Falcon. I mean, not the big one. I have a medium one. Okay, so now he's going to turn his head away as he like reaches into his pocket where he has apparently infinite space. He has like a Minecraft pocket. How is there 7 votes and 5 people watching? Oh, there's 7 votes now? Oh, that means that it can't be 50-50 anymore. Go. Let's see. Fluid. Jim Bubbalooey. Tell us. I mean, guess. Thank you. But yes, Jim Bubbalooey, please don't say what the project is. It's a sworn secret. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to grab a couple bricks to make this shot not look ridiculous. So I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. I have returned. And thank you, Jim Bubbalooey, for pleading the 5th. I appreciate that very much. Your silence will be rewarded. There we go. Okay. So now, it's just gonna be like this brick is just kind of gonna appear out of nowhere. But that's okay. And then it's because technically he's pulling out a 2x4, but there's not really that much room, so he's gonna kind of like it's just going to extend like that. Out. There we go. Let's see how this looks. Please don't lag. Please don't lag. There we go. Without the sound, it kind of just looks goofy. But I know that once it has sound, it will look not awful. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of sticky tack and stick it in place. That's where it finally rests. If I just press down on that now. Just kind of turn it. Yep, that looks pretty good. I know I'm not wearing the glove at the moment, but that's okay because right now I am not touching Mr. Gold, so we're good. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I am behind a little bit. Am I? Let's see. Oh, am I climbing with somebody or something cool? I mean, I don't really do climbing, if that's what you meant. Sorry. Mountain Dew. I have been drinking Mountain Dew. The whole stop motion is all about your favorite subscriber, me. I'm so honored. I meant fluid motion, but yes. Ricardo, it is a red brick. 10 more bricks. Oh, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I only just caught you. How much did it cost? I am actually borrowing it at the moment. So, it cost, I think technically it's worth about $1,600. But I am borrowing it, so therefore it costs me nothing. In fact, I'm getting paid to do this. Let's see. Jim Bubbaloo, use Craggle. No, I'm not going to do that. Hey, Andrew's Journeys. Welcome to the stream. Fluid, and you all know I'm just the greatest and nicest and most humble person ever, so thank you. Ricardo, I want you to vote. Yes, I need people to vote in the poll. In fact, actually, let's see, how is the poll doing? Nope, that's the wrong button. regular footage is beating out stop motion for minifig of the week, which I actually think does kind of make sense. I do want to make a stop motion for my own channel though of Mr. Gold, and I don't know what to have him do. Let's see. 10 more bricks. I'm gonna buy Mr. Gold eventually. That'd be really cool. I mean, I think it'd be very cool to be able to afford Mr. Gold. And I'm not saying that ironically. I didn't buy him. I am borrowing him for a collaboration. But yes, to answer your question, Owie, I am collaborating with Bricks and Minifigs in Springfield, Missouri to make this video. Okay. And now he's gonna turn back. Oh, did I accidentally bump the brick? I did. No. Let's see if I can move it back. Okay, not quite. Need to nudge it just a little bit. Okay, yeah, clearly I am doing this wrong. Just a hair. There we go. I think technically it's moving, but that is not really noticeable. So that's okay. Okay, see you 10 more bricks. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping on by. Go. There we go. Pause the music again. Oh, that's the wrong place. There we go. Pause the music here. And see at what point does it turn into gold.
Brick?
Okay.
And this brick?
Okay, at about here is when we want Mr. Gold to turn to gold. So 19 times 24. No, times 24, not 4. And plus 1, even though we can do that, 457. So we're really close, actually. So that we're actually going to have him start already turning it into gold now. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Whew, okay. Lean down. Turn the cane. Hopefully, I realized I didn't test if this is actually within his range of movement to be able to touch this. That's okay. We'll make it work. He's about to hit the brick, and then we'll have it turn into gold. Oops. Oh, well, I mean, if it moves when he hits it, that's actually not a bad deal. because then it looks like he actually touched it. Okay, so now this is when we play the switcheroo to make it so that it actually is gold now. Okay, so first of all, we need to move Mr. Gold up so that we can switch the brick. Okay, we've got the brick switched. Well, taken out. Now to just put in the gold one at hopefully a good angle. It looks correct. Okay, at the moment we need to move it forward. Okay, is it just me, or does it, like, almost lined up perfectly? Like, if we add a little bit of a flash of light, that is almost perfect right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like that. So I'm going to push that brick down so it's got sticky tack on it. There we go. It is now gold. I know Mr. Gold is not actually gold, but is he heavier than a normal minifig? He's stiffer than a normal minifig, because the chrome, like, moving his arms is stiff. But I don't know if that's just because he hasn't been, like, moved a lot, or if it's because of the chrome on him as well. Okay, so now we're going to have him be lifting the cane up, is what we want it to actually be. There we go. I'm gonna actually make it so that he reacts now. There we go. There we go. And let's actually back up the scene a little bit and see how it looks when it's actually fluid animation. Pulls out the brick. Yeah! I mean, it's quick, but it needs to be, because it is a short. Yeah, that looks so cool! And of course, like, once there's a sound effect and maybe, like, a gold crackling noise, which will just be, to be honest, like a magic metally sound. What's the red all coming from? I'm trying to figure out what the red reflection is. There's no red light in here. Oh well, that's okay. There's just the red tints coming from somewhere. And before we get too far in this movement, we need to figure out how soon is it before the next thing turns to gold.
Wow. What about...
Okay, so I think at WoW he's going to take the gold, is what we want to happen here. Which would be 19 times 24 plus 12. So 468, which I think we're actually very close to that. So 468, he's going to take it. So essentially that means he's going to reach for the gold now. And yes, the gold's kind of just going to disappear when he pulls it behind him. But there's not really any other way to do this other than just having every gold thing he touches just be sitting on the floor, which I don't think would look very good. It would also be a pain to try and keep track of everything. There we go. Now we can take the sticky tack off of the brick. And now we just have it move into his inventory, so to speak. Go, and he pulls it even further to be behind him. There we go. And at this point, the gold brick just mysteriously disappears because he's got the infinite pocket. He's got a big inventory. Back up. Okay, that's a little bit too forward to lean. A little bit too far forward, backward to lean. Man, I am struggling to speak. And this is where he just transforms everything in his inventory into gold. Okay. The transition from red to gold looks good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Owie, for being at the stream. Sorry you gotta go to bed. No War Thunder tonight. Have a good sleep. I'll catch you next time. Is the red coming from the red studs in the background? It could. I'm not 100% sure. It's really not that big of a deal either way. There's gonna be... He's gold. There's gonna be reflection unless I have an entire studio built for filming things made out of gold, which I can't be set to only film that kind of stuff. That is neither practical nor really worth it, to be honest, because there's just a little bit of red for like 2 frames. Let's see, Ricardo, you want people to vote stop motion. Fluid, you've got a dentist appointment tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, I will be praying for that. Do you know what you're having done at this dentist appointment, or you just know that you have one? Okay, I want to see how this shot looks. I feel like it's gonna look good. Okay, red brick, gold, takes it. Oh yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that did not turn out bad. Let's see. Pray for me, I'm cooked. It's a checkup. Gotcha. So you don't know what's gonna happen. Little fun fact about myself. I have not been to the dentist since I was like 12 or 13. So it's been about 13 or 14 years. No, 14 or 15. Yeah, 13 or 14 years, yeah. I need to think about it. I'm like, how old am I again? I can't remember.
Wow, what about this?
Okay, so at 20 times 24. What about he should reach for it? So 20 times 24. 20 times 24. Okay, that's 2. That's not right. 20 times 24 plus 8, 488. That's when he's going to reach into his pocket for the next item. Okay, so we've got a helmet, a fish, a diamond, and a lightsaber. So I'm thinking, let's start with the crystal, then the lightsaber, fish, then the helmet, I think. Although technically some people might say that the lightsaber is a flashlight, but that's open to opinion. Let's see. Look up spring braces. Is that what you're gonna get, or you're just scared of getting those? Okay, 488. And let me see, of the video, how much have we animated that we've got? Okay, so we're over halfway. We've got 15 seconds left to animate. And to be honest, once we get to this point, it's easier because we only have one character moving then. So right now, let's see. He needs to be reaching his pocket by frame 488. So let's have him stay still for a little bit. There we go. Does he ignite the lightsaber? No, he does not. He's not going to ignite it because I don't want to mess with that for this video. And 2, I don't have a gold blade to use. As cool as that would be, and also I don't know, since it's a commission, if we would be allowed to animate a lightsaber for this. And that's not me using it as a cop-out. That's a legitimate concern I would have, is I don't know if we'd be allowed to. On my own channel, I can get away with it because I'm considered to be like spoofing generally, or parodying technically. Usually more spoofing. But that gives me a lot more rights than a store has with the advertising. Excuse me. I got the mic away from my face that time. Did that actually help when I coughed to not blow out everyone's eardrums? Or was it still just unbearably loud? Okay. So now it's, what about this? Okay, so.
Wow! What about this?
Okay, so now it's 20 times 24 plus 22. So about at a frame 502 is when he needs to be pulling it out. Let's pull it out at about 498 though to give us a little bit of wiggle room. Frame 498 is what we're aiming for. So he's going to hold this position for a little bit. Yellow blade, we could, but I'm not going to worry about igniting it. Again, it's more of the copyright concern for this. Because I don't want, because if I put something in this video that we can't post, I have to make the whole thing all over again, and I don't feel like doing that. That sounds like a huge pain. Okay. So now, oh, I almost put in the piece already gold. No, we need it before it turns gold. Normally, there we go. What about this? Now, why someone would want a giant crystal turned into gold when they're also worth a lot of money, I don't know. I don't know what the exchange rate is on power miner crystals compared to gold. I'm going to assume gold's probably actually worth more unless they have, like, magical qualities. Which they might. I don't know. I am not a rock monsterologist. Let's see, Fluid, did I watch Preston Goes? I actually don't know who Preston Goes is. If I'm completely honest, I have no clue who that is. Go. Okay, that was a little bit too much. Actually, no, that's a good amount of movement. There we go. So he's put out a crystal, and then we need it to turn to gold and disappear very quickly. So what about? So 21 times 24. plus 6. Let's see, plus 6. So frame 510, we want it to be about to turn into gold, because
And
I suppose if he switched it on
and this.
yeah, he can switch the items quickly, but we wanna be doing it well. So Mr. Gold should be about to turn it into gold already at this point, so we're gonna go with that. There we go. He's great, family-friendly Christian, and very entertaining. Like, what kind of content does this guy make? Is what I'm curious about. Okay. Go. Now, technically speaking, I don't think they're actually gonna touch, but by the camera's angle, they are gonna touch. And at about here. So this is when we play the lovely game of try to switch the piece without him moving a ton. He can move a little bit, but not a ton. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. I got the piece to stick. So now it's just a matter of getting him into the correct position for this to look like a nice clean cut. Okay. I mean, the crystal is at the exact right angle. So there's that. So let's line up his body first. Okay. We actually... yeah, never mind. That actually... aside from his hand, I really didn't move it. So that's nice. And his head's turned a little bit, but that actually makes sense that he turned his hand towards it. And have Mr. Gold's staff move up, his cane move a little bit further. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have his hand like go down a little bit and lean, because gold is heavy. It's not going to be like a huge noticeable thing that the gold always goes down first when it turns, but I think it would be cool if we do keep that continuity of gold things are actually heavier, so he has to like adjust for the weight. Up a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna pause it, figure out how quickly does he need to switch to the next item.
And
Okay, 21 times 24 plus 20, which means it's gonna be close. $524. Okay, we've got time. And that's really only when he's switching.
this.
Yeah. So we want at 524 for him to bring the crystal back into his hand. I mean, back into his pocket. Okay, let's see how this looks. Backing it up a little bit. Let's see. Let's see, he builds things, goes on adventures and more, and you're talking about the Preston Goes person. And then do another poll. Okay, I'll put something else in there for you guys to do for a bit. Turns to gold, it's his. Gold! Yeah, that looks cool. Yay. Okay, let me get a poll started then. First of all, let's see the results of the first poll. Man, regular footage won. I still might do stop motion, but I do find that interesting. Let's see, what is there? start Q&A, we can do Q&As? Is it like I'm asking the question and you answer? I don't know. But let's make a poll. Oh, I know. Which LEGO space theme was better? There we go. That is the new poll for right now. Okay, and what's the frame that... 524 is what it needs to switch over. There we go. Okay. This video is taking a while, but this is also a very long single shot. So I feel like that's fair that it's a long one. But yeah, I don't know. I might try minifig of the week as regular footage. I don't know. We'll see. Space Police, obviously nothing. I still find it hilarious that they actually... Oh, I lost my number. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. No. Can I press back? No. It doesn't fix it. It's 21 times 24 plus 20. Okay, so it was 524. Good. Okay, so that's when he's gonna put it into his pocket. And then he's gonna switch it for another item. Go. Okay, so we have finished with the crystal. Now he's going to reach his hand back again. Hold that position. Let's see, what is my favorite thing in my closet? Is that what you're asking? My favorite thing in my closet? Probably my sword collection. I really like my sword collection. Okay, there we go. There we go. He's now bringing out the lightsaber / flashlight, depending on who you ask, what the piece actually is. Excuse me. There we go. Your favorite? Let's see. Andrew's Journeys, you still really love the thumbnail for the stream. Thank you! I thought it was a good thumbnail. I also had fun making the short for the stream, for the announcement of it. Okay, I want to see how this is looking. Turns it to gold. Yeah, it's going to be really quick, the items going forward, but it is for a short, so that's kind of the nature. Everything has to be really quick. So Space Police has 100% of the votes. That's funny, because for me, between Space Police and Mars Mission was my favorite by far. I loved Mars Mission.
This and this.
Okay, so at 22 times 24, let's see, how far would that be? 528. Oh, we're past that point. Yeah. Okay.
This.
Okay, so we want it to be transformed at 22 times 4 plus 11. So at 539, which means it's pretty close. Yeah. So we want him to probably move it a little bit more. But then Mr. Gold's going to put down his stuff again. There we go. And at about here. Yeah, I think if we do one more frame of this, and that'll be when we switch out the lightsaber for the gold one. Yep. Okay. Switching it out. Should be in pretty much the correct position. Yeah. Although I am going to have it that each time it turns, it does move down a little bit. Again, because gold is heavy. But we want it to be not a huge amount of movement. There we go. Ever so much. Again, oh, that might have been a bit too much. Let's see how that looks. Yep. Then he brings up this again. His hands back. There we go. Okay, so we are at a good point for this clip and for this motion. It's weird. Usually I'm like saying for this shot this is good, but then like with this video, it's all just one shot, so it's not split how it usually would be for one of my videos. Okay, now to figure out when does the switch to the next item take place. Okay, so 22 times 24 plus 20. 548, which I believe is very close to what we're up to. Yeah, very close. But if we do this right, the thing that'll be nice is we shouldn't have to move any of the, like, much of the sounds at all. And that we'll just put this in, color grade the footage, add some sound effects, and then the video will be done. So that'll be cool. Let me catch up on chat again. Oh, I got behind. Let's see. Fluid. My favorite thing in the closet is Adam. Who's Adam? I'm really curious who Adam is. Ender's Journeys, no problem. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate you liking the stream. Fluid, you should do a compilation of all the best clips of 2025 when the year ends. That is a good idea. I like that idea. Especially since there's some pretty cool projects in the works right now. Lightsaber is going to disappear. Oh, why did I do it that way? Yes, there we go. There we go. Let's fix it a little bit. Now he's gonna start grabbing the next item, which is the fish. Adam is friends with Joe. I am not falling for that, Fluid. I am not about to ask that question. Andrew Jones, what's with the emoji-only messages? When it tends to be quiet, he puts in a lot of emojis to keep my chat rate high, which I appreciate. I'm sorry, I get really focused when I'm animating sometimes, and it makes it hard to be talking the whole time. But I'm going to try to do better right now. So right now, what we're doing, we're switching it for the fish. Is what we're doing right now. So, there we go. The fish does just kind of pop out of nowhere. But that's how this video works. I think it's okay. It's a goofy video with not realistic physics. There we go. Now that I think about it, I need to check. At what point does this fish turn to gold?
And this.
Let's do 23 times... Maybe make it happen a little earlier, actually. 23 times 24. Plus 12. 564 is when we want the fish to turn to gold. So he's actually going to have the fish out for a little bit. That'll be nice. That way people can kind of be like, wait, is that a fish? There we go. I'm not falling for it, Fluid. You can't get me with that joke. Okay, what did I say? It was 564? Yes, there we go. So we're going to actually have it hold still for a bit, which would be nice to have a little bit of a moment where there's not a ton of movement. Oh, that's when we want it turned to gold, isn't it? Or is that when we wanted the fish revealed? Yeah, that's when we wanted it turned to gold. Never mind. But it is close, so that's okay. There we go. Let's see. Smoking is bad for you, Fluid. That is true. Fluid, do hugs, not drugs. Yes, although I will be honest, I have kind of a big personal space bubble. I'm very specific about who I like getting hugs from. It's not very many people. I am not much of a hugger. There we go. And about here. Yes, that's when we're going to switch out the fish. So we pull out... Oh, also, guys, can you name the character? Please, I would like it if the guy has a name. Not Mr. Gold, he's already got a name. There we go. Now for the lovely... Try to line him back up with where he was before challenge. Okay, need to lean him back. Okay, and we're gonna have him lean forward just a little bit, again, because gold is heavy. Bring the staff back up, put his hand back where it was before. There we go. Jimmy, Jim, Bob, Joe, Fred is taken. Yes, Croissant is correct. The name Fred is taken. Let's see, Timmy, Fred, Fred's not Fred is taken. I want to hear more names. I want to hear more names. I'm not saying that the names are awful, but I do think I want a greater selection of names to pick from. There we go. Okay, now to see, at what point does the fish need to disappear? 24 times 24 would honestly be the best spot. 576. We're already very close to that, so we just need to make it disappear now. Go. And at this point really is when it... Ah! I accidentally hit a light. Hopefully that didn't... Nope, it didn't do anything. There we go. Back, because the next item is the helmet, and the helmet's really big. And I just realized I need a head to put inside the helmet. So let me grab one real quick. I think the helmet, the head on the inside is going to be visible. So I'm not really going to worry about. You know what, I should probably still grab an all black head just in case it is visible. I shall be right back to the camera. Okay, there we go. I have returned. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move him back just a little bit again. Reach his hand further back. And let's see, at what point do we need the next thing to come out?
And this.
This one he can take longer to turn in.
And this.
So basically just get it out and then turn it to gold. This one takes longer, which would be nice. Okay. Guys, what do we think about Hubert Blaine Schlegelstein Hausenbergerdorf Sr.? I think that's the one. I'm going to go with... I like Hank. Andrew's Journeys who suggested Hank. I do like the long name, but that's just really long. So we're gonna stick with Hank. I like that one. Yeah, Fluid, I'd love to bring back Video Game Thursdays, but I've been very busy lately. And also, when my computer died and I replaced it with a Mac, which is great for this work. But it actually doesn't handle gaming very well. Because a lot of the games I had, it actually can't like, it won't physically let me play. Okay, I just realized the feather on the helmet is really big. I'm gonna see if I can take the gold off the gold feather off the first helmet. Oh yeah, that's simple. Yeah. We're just gonna go without the feather on the helmet, otherwise it's gonna knock over the tree. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, putting him back. I put him one step too far. I put him in the wrong spot still. There we go, that's where he's meant to be. Ah! The helmet's huge. The helmet might just have to start off further forward than the other items did. But that is okay, because this is a very quick movement. As most of this video has been. It is all very fast movement. Okay. There we go. Lean back, because the helmet's really heavy. There we go. Okay, I think that looks about good. Have him hold that for a bit. Okay, so we're at frame 589. So let's pause this.
This.
24 times 24. 576, and we're at 589. So at this point, yeah, Mr. Gold's turning it into gold again. forward. Turn the helmet into gold. At this point, we can switch out the helmet. Okay. We're getting close. Okay, so we need to lower the hand, twist the head. Okay, lower the helmet. Okay, lower it a little bit more. Suppose he could turn his head to the helmet. Yep, like that. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why Fluid doesn't get any of the experience thing. I guess it is something to do with this account. I just don't know how you change that. Okay, he moved a little bit too far there. There we go. Go. And then as he leans forward, the helmet will just disappear as everything has been here. Let's see. Jim Bubble, do I have a rough idea of how many pieces I have left? As in, like, how many pieces left to turn into gold? This is the last one. Besides, Hank himself will be turning into gold. But that hasn't happened yet. But that is the next step. Gonna lean forward a little bit because he just put everything back into his inventory. Even though this isn't a video game, we are running pretty heavily on video game logic here. There we go. Then he's going to lean back up, and this is when he's going to talk to Mr. Gold again, and we're going to make sure that we've allowed the correct amount of frames for this part. So let's have a look.
That is so...
Okay, so 26 times 24 plus 7. 631 frames is the next point. Where that is so cool. Where he's going to lift up his hands again. 631. So we can actually have some still frames. That's going to be so nice. We haven't got to have any in a while. Ugh. Please come out with your hands up. Fluid, oh no. Oh no, Hank's turned into gold. It's the Midas Legend over again. Yeah, this is... We did loosely base this on the Midas touch. Hey, Fluid, remember, we had to come with the rule to not do roleplay in the chat because it got weird that one time. I know you're not going to get weird with it, but if we could just not do the roleplay in the chat, because it got really weird that one time. I don't want someone else trying to copy it and just going weird with it. But thank you for doing the fun stuff, though. I do appreciate that. Okay. So let's see. It was 631, I believe. Perfect. We're at 631 is the frames we just did. So now he can put his hands up and celebrate because he just got rich. Like, very rich. There we go. Thank you, Fluid, for being understanding. Sorry I didn't respond to that straight away. I got kind of focused in this movement. There we go. There we go. Keep his hands up for a little bit. Okay. No, don't do that. I'll just go sit in the corner over here. No, I still want you. You can still have fun with the emojis, just not role-playing them. No, I want you to be active in the chat. I like having you here, Fluid. Okay.
That is so cool. Let me...
Okay, so at let me is when he puts his hands down and starts walking forward.
Let me try.
Wait, don't...
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so at 28 times 24. 672. So that means we actually get to do more still frames, which is nice. Yeah, there we go, Fluid at Dance Party. That works. Okay, so question for you guys. So after going over the poll that we had, where we decided that that for minifig of the week, it would work better if it was regular footage. And to be honest, that is nicer for me, because I don't want every short to be stop motion, because that is just taking up a lot of time for me. I do want to have a short or a stop motion, even if it's long form, but just a short one, where I do something with Mr. Gold for my channel. Because like this stop motion is not going to go on my channel. I can put it behind the scenes of it, but this stop motion itself isn't going to go on the channel. And I'd like to have something. So what's something you guys think that'd be cool for a short with Mr. Gold? Something simple. I don't know if there's like a trending audio that would like go with him well. So I'm curious to see what ideas you have. I have a couple, but I want to hear, like, when there's lots of ideas, it makes it easier to have a good one. Okay. So now, Sorry to pause it right at the beat drop.
Let me try.
So let me try. Try is when he's going to run forward.
Wait, don't do that. You'll.
Okay, so he actually needs to turn to gold at 30:13. So I guess we need to figure out when does Mr.
Wait, don't do that.
Gold
You'll.
start.
Try.
Wait.
Okay, so at 29:02. 29 times 24 equals then plus 2. So at frame 698 is when Mr. Gold's going to react. And then, I actually need to write this down. Where can I write this down right now? Is there a notes? I hope it doesn't open something personal. Ah, it's got the creationary scoreboard. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's do this right. Okay, so Mr. Gold reacts. Let's see. At frame 698. Actually, wait, let's just put this as outline. That way it doesn't. Okay, Mr. Gold reacts 698. Hank charges at about now. So whatever frame we're on now. Okay, so 673. So that's a whole second. So that's a bit quick. That's the wrong button. Where's my notes? Yes, there we go. So we're at 673. So let's have him charge at 688. Because when he touches the
Wait, don't do that. You'll.
cane and turns to gold is here. 30 times 24 plus 12. So frame 732 is when he turns to gold. Hank turns to gold at 732. So we can have him walk slowly. Let's see. Minifigs comparing their price tag and Mr. Gold is like, I win. That would work. Do the Bowser piano scene, but instead of Peach, it's him. Stuff this is important. You like cheese. Bringer of all doom, I herald cheese. Thank you so much. The cause of all gold things and true gold, all other gold is fake. Yeah, I might have to just look at what audio is trending. That could help me make my decision too. Okay, so Hank charge 688. So let's get to that. So really, charge is just when he puts his hands down, kind of like in a gimme type way. Go. Yep, there we go. And I feel like, yep, just that way right there. And then let's see, at what point Mr. Gold reacts at 698. So we can take 20 frames. So actually not going to have him charged to it. It's as long as he gets to the cane at the right time, that's what works. Can I put lo-fi on? I think I have lo-fi. Let me double check. I think I do have lo-fi. I just need to change I have to wait till this stops taking these photos before I can change the music, because I have to touch the computer. And if I touch it right now, I might mess things up. And we are almost 700 pictures into this video. I do not want to mess this up. It would be very sad. But I do believe I have lo-fi. Music. Lo-fi. Let's do playlists. Which one would we count as lo-fi? Let's do... Do we want lo-fi introvert or lo-fi beats? Which one do we want? I also just realized I think we've had that poll going this whole time, in which Space Police completely destroyed everything else. Beats, lo-fi beats. Oh, I don't want it to play until I can verify that these don't have lyrics. Okay. Okay, it looks like none of these have lyrics, so we're good. I don't want to risk that. Okay, let's see. Mr. Gold reacts at 698. So that's when he's gonna be like, wait, no, don't. Did I turn his head too much? This. Like, wait, don't. You'll turn into gold, Hank. Don't do it, Hank. Did I know they're making a new LEGO Batman game? It looks really good. I am very excited for that game. I don't know if I have anything to play it on at the moment, but I am excited to see that game. Let's see, let's shoot 10 frames. Am I gonna make Hubert Blaine Hank tip over? I don't think so, because the hard thing with having things fall that don't move is making them not move. Plus I feel like it's kind of funny if there's just a statue of Hank just in like a running position. And he's running. Now you might be wondering, why does Mr. Gold not just run away? And that is a good question that I do not have an answer to. That's just how this story goes. Try to move. Actually, that's what we'll do, is Mr. Gold actually will try to get away. Hank's just really fast. go. It's getting close. Hank is about to be turned to gold, which, depending on who you ask, he's either about to die or be frozen forever, able to do nothing. I don't know which one's technically more horrifying. Okay, let's see, which foot forward? We just did right, left. Okay, we're up to right foot forward. There we go. Make a red-eyed tree frog. Mr. Gold does not care. He is evil. He sells them for modern art. That's funny. And that's when he's about to get him. That's when he's gonna turn. Because at first I was going to have him touch it with his right hand, but if he touches it with his left hand, then there'll be more of the minifig visible when he turns to gold. And he is touching it there. Okay. Now to have him turn into gold. Now this is the fun part where I've got to try and match the gold minifig to Hank. The best part is, though, is that the gold minifig doesn't have a face, so it's just a matter of matching the arms and legs. At least there's that for us. Okay, is that the right spot? No, he's 1 foot closer. Oh no, I knocked over Mr. Gold. I mean, I suppose it'd be easier if we... Oh wow. I think aside from the bottom hand, he's in the right spot. That looks right to me. Yeah, that looks good. Mr. Gold's gonna turn. Trying to avoid him. He'll kind of fall down a little bit. Okay, let me see. What did I have for the audio originally for here?
Turn into gold. Ooh, that's not good.
Originally, I was going to have him walk away, but I think it's going to be funnier if he just says, ooh, that's not
Turn
good.
into gold.
Okay, 31 times 24 plus 11, 755. So you just got to get back up to finish that line. There we go. Let's see, in terms of turning into gold, both are horrifying. Though being frozen for all eternity is even more terrifying than about to die. I agree with that. Sell his hand and have it grow gold around him. I could do that, but that would require me pulling apart the chrome gold minifigure, and I don't know if I can actually do that without it breaking. That's honestly the main thing deciding that. Okay, so let's see. Let's actually just... It's probably gonna lag, but let's play the whole video and see how it looks so far. Gold, 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 gold. Like, let me try. No. Yeah, that worked well. I like that. I'm gonna have him. And then slowly get up. Actually, I feel like that was even a little bit too quickly getting up. At first I thought that Hank moved, but it's just that the reflections in him are moving. Oh, and also, what was the frame that I needed to have this done by? 7:55 is when it needs to be up. Okay, so we can't have him dilly-dally too long. Trying to get into balance. Come on. Nope. Come on. Balance. I need you to connect. Oh, he nudged Hank. No. Was it noticeable? Best part is, I think it's very fixable. Oh, I just realized his hand's coming out. Just ever so slightly, come on. I think that might have been an overcorrection. Yeah, it was. Ah! And we got it. The only thing is that his hand ever so slightly moved. But gold's also heavy, and gold is also weak, so it would move a little bit. Although I do feel like I had him get up a little too quickly. No, I'm going to change how I'm doing this to make it more in focus. So much shininess on camera right now. Andrew's Journeys. Now I wonder how Hank is frozen as gold, but Mr. Gold is walking into a minifig made of gold. How does that make sense? Fluid, he is special. No, have him scoot away. Oh, I'm thinking you were talking about when I accidentally nudged him, but no, we got it to work. Yep, no, it's okay. I think the only movement the statue made was basically imperceptible, so we're not going to worry about it. Especially since reflections on that move, I'm not really worried about it. And since Mr. Gold's now upright enough where the reflection on his face isn't how I want it, have him lean forward just a little bit. Kind of like he's looking at Hank like, oh, that's not good. Yep, I like that. Now let's have a look.
Turn into gold. Ooh.
I think ooh, we're gonna have him put his hand up to his hat. And like, ooh, that's not good. So, and that would be 33 times 24 plus 15, 807. Okay, we get to actually let it sit for a bit. That'll be nice. Capture, we're gonna shoot 48 frames. Okay. Jim Bubbalooey looking at Hank like, not again, like he's done this before. What is my favorite and least fave? Like, of all the emojis you just used? Man, that's a lot. Probably the frog for the animals, just because frogs pop up a lot on the channel. Although I also do like the octopus one. We're almost done with this video, which will be so nice, because this one's very tricky. Okay, so now I need to double check. It was 807, so we needed one more frame. Actually, you know what? He should stop moving his hand up earlier. Anyway. Almost there. We're so close to finishing this video. There we go. Couple frames, he's gonna lean backwards just a little bit. Actually, no, let's try and match it with a word. Let's see if we can do that.
Ooh, that's not.
Maybe on not 34 times 24 plus 10, so 826. And we're at the perfect point for that. Nice. So he's gonna lean back just a little. Almost an imperceptible amount. There we go. And now we just go until the end of the video, which is...
That's not good.
35 times 24 equals plus 7, frame 847. So we just need, I think, 19 more frames. We're almost there. We're almost there. This video was tricky. One-shots are cool, but one-shots are also difficult in the sense that you don't get a break to like reset things, and you have to constantly add the math on top of itself over and over and over again. Sing. You want me to sing? Well, not if you call me Baby Girl. I'm not. Oh, you want me to sing Barbie Girl? I don't know the song Barbie Girl. Other than there's a line that's I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I don't know anything else. I don't even know if the song's good. I have no point of reference. Plus also it's like 12:30. I'm not gonna sing. I've got a neighbor upstairs. Okay, let's see. It was frame 847. We actually have an extra frame then. So we need to delete the frame. So let's play it, see how it looks. Let me try. I like it. File. Export movie. High quality, all frames, 1:1, 1920 by 1920. Yes! Export height of 1080. Okay, we'll do it 1080 by 1080 pixels. Really doesn't change it that much. That's going to be in commissions, Mr. Gold, final. Oh no, it'd be in video. Export movie. Yes, we did it. We did it. Thank you, show Andrew's Journeys. I'm glad you like it. It's gonna look even better once it's actually goes got sound design, and wow, this video file's big. Generally, loading this stop motion shot, it would already be done. And this one's taking a while because it's a long shot. What do you guys think of instead of... Okay, so I do like the idea of doing a video of, like, minifigure of the week as regular footage, not stop motion. But what if I had it that, like, you know how some people do the shorts? Where it's like, you've dug so far you found diamonds, or you just found a mini kit. What if I did something like that where it's like, congratulations, you just found Mr. Gold. Comment below your wish to have it come true. Something goofy. I feel like that's something we could do for Mr. Gold. We could do that. I do like Jimbo Balooey's idea, though, of it being like minifigs be like, I'm the most valuable minifig. No, I'm the most valuable minifig. And then Mr. Gold shows up. But I think if I do that one, I need to use trending audio, which means I can't live stream making it. Fluid, is your yes? Which one is your idea the yes to? Sorry. I said a few ideas. Man, this is taking so long to export. I'm not used to having actually long video files. But I mean, it is a 45-second shot, which I think might actually be my longest continuous shot, where it was actually a continuous shot and not a jump cut. You're just saying yes to all the ideas, Fluid? The video's still exporting. It's taking so long. I mean, I can actually pull up other things, though. Like, I could look up how the stream's doing. There we go. Stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended. Ah, whatever. It's always lower than recommended. Stream health. It's had one warning. That's not bad. Oh, it's a current warning. Okay, whatever. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Come on, Dragon Frame. You can do this. You've got this. I may have made a mistake with the gold helmet. I think the head I put in it might not come out. Oh well, I mean, it's a replaceable piece. I'm a piece that's easy replaceable, but I'd like to save it if I can. But it looks like the file is exported, so we can watch it as an actual proper file now. There we go, let's full screen it. Does the footage, once it's actually rendered, look good? Trying to see if there's any glaring mistakes. I mean, if I do say so myself, I think it looks pretty good. Where's the audio? No, we haven't put the audio into the video yet. We're about to. This is just the video without audio. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so we can probably just close Dragon Frame for now. Give the computer a little bit less to look after. So we can close you for a bit. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to pause the music, open Filmora, which is the editing software. Video. Now it should have audio. And if I did this right, yes, it should line up. Let's see how it looks. We haven't readjusted it yet, though.
Wait, are you Mr. Gold?
That I am, young man. It is I, Mr. Gold.
Wow, and what's that?
This is my magic cane. Anything it touches turns to gold.
Anything? Even this brick? Wow! What about this? And this? And this? And this? That is so cool! Let me try!
Wait, don't do that. You'll turn into gold. Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah! That turned out so good! Oh, that turned out so good. We haven't even fine-tuned, edited anything, and it already looks good. Oh, yes. How many Frodos did that end up being? Of course, now I need the calculator again. Let's see, that was 35 times 24 plus 7. So we did 847 frames continuously, and it turned out good. Like, again, like I'm not saying I'm the best animator out there. I am not. But this is a pretty good shot, I feel like. Plus, also, I feel like my camera didn't move at all. And the best way to find out is to put the beginning to the end.
Not good. Good.
Yeah, the camera didn't move at all. It looks good. The movement's fluid. Okay, so okay, first of all, I actually need to delete the Psalm 23 color scheme because we don't, like, Psalm 23 is done, so we don't need that anymore. So we do get to do some color grading now. So we can have music while we color grade, though. Color grading does not require, oh no, that's not the right thing. Color grading does not require access to sound. Okay, so there's a few different ways to color grade. I don't really use the curve thing because I don't understand it. It does this, and I don't get it. I'm sure that there are ways that it makes sense, but I usually just go through basics, and then I go through HSL where I just adjust colors. But let's go with basics. First of all, I generally like my images cooler. That's just me, because it makes it more blue, and I like blue. Vibrance, I like lots of vibrance. It makes the colors nice and bright, and saturation, I like that too. So we've got nice saturation in that. Okay, brightness, I don't think we need to touch it. I mean, we can tone it down a little. That might actually be a good idea. So we're going to make it a little darker just because Mr. Gold reflects so much light. And, like, even in the grass, he's reflecting back. Now, for contrast, so basically what this is this makes, see how it, like, makes the colors more uniquely themselves. So we want a little bit of contrast. Okay, highlight is not gonna, to be honest, I think a little less highlight. That makes it easier to see Mr. Gold. So let's do -40 for highlight. So notice he's still gold, but the glare isn't so shiny we can't see him now. Shadow. I think we can leave that as is. There's not much white in the image, so I think we're just going to leave that as is. I'm going to leave that as is too. We shouldn't need to sharpen that much. Oh wow, that actually looks good that way. Okay, we might sharpen it a little bit then, actually. Yeah, that looks, I like that. Let's full screen it, see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. This is looking pretty good. Wait. Man, his hat, it just reflects so much. It's crazy. Like, at first I thought there was something on his hat, but no, it's just the blue reflecting off of his hat. I also realized what the red was. I've got a cardboard box behind my setup on the table. That's what that is. We do not want a vignette, probably. Because vignette is when you have, like, the thing around. I don't think that's helpful at all for this animation. Okay, reds. Technically speaking, I suppose if we wanted to... I think the red actually looks fine. But we can mess with the red and change its color, I guess. I don't really see the point in messing with the red. I mean, I suppose it is really bright. We could lessen its brightness. But I also kind of like it really bright because it catches the eye.
Wow.
Plus, it's such a quick movement. It's not like we're seeing red, that much red the whole time. But we might tone it down just a little, I guess. But only a little. Only a little. Yeah. Orange, I don't think needs to really be touched. Yellow, would that make the gold any brighter? No, it's just affecting Hank's skin. We might make it a little brighter, just because I like Lego to look bright. Saturation. Okay, a little bit of more saturation on the yellow actually looks pretty good. Because it also makes Mr. Gold pop. Yeah, I like that. And luminance. We're gonna leave the luminance standard. Maybe tone it down 5. The green. I think a little bit more of the green hue this direction looks good. Saturation. We're gonna leave the saturation as it was, and the luminance. I think we're gonna leave that as it is too. But yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. For the blue. Don't think we're really gonna need to do much for blue. Actually, we could tone up. It does make the sky brighter. That could be good, actually. Okay, that's too much there. Maybe like 20. I don't think we really need to mess with that one. Yeah, this is really cleaning up nice. And then purples and pinks, there really shouldn't be any in this. But we'll double check to see if it's affecting anything. Yeah, there's not any purple or pink. Okay, so the coloring is done. The color looks good now. Jim Bubbalooey, bro, it's late. Talk to you later. Good night. Have a good one, Jim Bubbalooey. And have a great rest. And have a good time off tomorrow as well. Okay. So that means color grading is done. All that's really left at this point is sound design. And just because I have to browse a website for that, and some people put really weird stuff in their sounds. I'm not going to do sound design live, just because I never know what's going to pop up. So I think that is actually going to be the end of the stream for today. I think it's about a 3-hour stream. But before we go, we do need to pull up the Bible verse for the day. Let me pull that up. Man, part of me wants to just keep going. I'm gonna be honest. If I want to edit this, I have to be able to do it after we finish the stream. So yeah, we'll read the Bible passage for the day, and then we're gonna call this stream. I am gonna probably animate at least one more thing with Mr. Gold, but that'll be after I finish editing this. Okay. Let's get the Bible passage for the day. Now let's see, pulling it up. Okay, this reference. Okay, so we're going to be in Luke chapter 12. Okay, here we go. Let me pause the music though. Okay, so here is the Bible passage of the day. And this is Jesus talking. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. He had a lot of crops that were growing well. And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there I will bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. then who shall these things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God. And the moral of that story, now it's not saying that it's bad to have a job or that it's bad to save up for the future, but to count on the future as if it's something you're in control of, that it's a guarantee, and that basically just to selfishly get things for yourself without thoughts really for others for tomorrow, but that's kind of a different point altogether. That you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We don't know how long we're going to be here. We don't know if we're ever going to be able to buy a Lego Mr. Gold or whatever we can get. So we should plan for the future that does matter, and that is a life in Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for doing this stream with me. This was a lot of fun. I still can't believe I got to animate with Mr. Gold. I'll be doing some more stuff with him, so be expecting a couple videos this week that Mr. Gold appears in. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and remember, God is good.